Okay, I just absolutely lost it on this guy that I just started seeing. And I need you to tell me if I'm in the wrong, because I feel horrible. When we met, I told him specifically that I wasn't looking for anything super serious or super long term. I said that I wouldn't catch feelings, and then here I am. I'm the worst for that. It's like, he knew that I wanted something casual, but like, bro, like, we were literally hanging out like almost every day. Like, it's only been 3 weeks of knowing him, but I feel like I've known this man for literally months. And I have to keep constantly reminding myself and being like, you just met him. But I told him I wasn't talking to anybody else, just because like it's a courtesy. And also, I don't really believe in rosters. I just feel like it's stupid to have a bunch of people that you're talking to at once. He told me that he doesn't have time to see anybody else, which is a little questionable. Like, why don't you just say that you're not seeing anybody else? When we hang out together, we act kind of like we're in a relationship, and I know it's really toxic, and I know you're not supposed to do that with people that you're just casually seeing. I kind of felt like it was getting serious very quickly. Like, for me, like, meeting his parents and also meeting all of his best friends and meeting his sibling and everything, meeting all of his coworkers too, it's just like I was immediately thrown into this man's life. Okay, I actually love that, and I die for that. Like, that's exactly the type of man that I want. So we were hanging out yesterday, and I was gonna stay over at his house. So I brought my overnight bag, I had everything, and we were chilling in his living room playing video games or whatever. We're drunk as hell, and his phone rings. I look over because I'm sitting right next to him, like right next to him, and his phone is right here on his lap. So I see the phone, and it rings, and his ringer's on. I look at it, and it says, no caller ID. He picks it up. No caller ID? Let's find out who this is together. Answers the phone, and I hear a girl on the other end say, hello? Is this blah blah? He goes, yeah, this is blah blah. It's Paige. Do you remember me? And he's like, Paige? So she goes, I thought that you were really cute, and my friend knows who you are, so I got your phone number off of them.
If you get a phone call and someone knows your name, you'd probably, this is just me personally, I probably want to know who like gave me my phone number, because then I can just be like, oh right, well, I'll speak to blah blah blah, but I actually am like dating someone. Sorry, like, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I see the position from both parties, but I'm more like understanding like why he hasn't ended the call. But again, we're only 3 minutes in and we don't know what is going on.
He's like, oh, which friend? Which mutual friend do we have? She's like, I don't want to say. So I don't endorse what I'm about to say. At this point, I'm actually getting angry because I'm like, bro, why are you on the phone entertaining this girl, by the way? Somebody random on no caller ID called me at 1 a.m. on a Tuesday, and they were saying that they knew me, but they didn't want to say how. Click. Weirdo. I can hear her. I just thought you were really cute, and you just helped me so much in the store, and I really wanted to get to know you, and I really wanted to talk to you and get in contact with you. So he's on the phone like, oh. He looks over at me, and all he sees is just, and he's still like on the phone with her. So his solution, he stands up. Next to me, still right next to me, but stands up. Why are you standing up? So I look at him and I'm like, what, you got a girlfriend or something? You got a girlfriend or something? Is that your girlfriend that's calling you? Is that a girl?
I mean, no, actually, listen back to that. I would be annoyed. Why is he standing up? You know, she's right. Like, you shouldn't be chatting there, like laughing with her. Just say like, oh, who gave you my number? And if she's not going to tell you, then just end the call. But standing up, and you've seen her face, that she clearly looks like irritable and upset. You just be like, right, well, I'm sorry if you're not gonna tell me who's gave you my phone number, then I'm like with a girl. It's really strange.
Why are you moving in on a man whose girl was screaming in the background when you phoned him at 1 a.m. She laughed and she heard my voice in the background. I heard her hear my voice. Who's calling me at 1 a.m.? It's Tuesday. I'm not proud of that at all. I'm not proud of that at all. I need to control my emotions more. I get it. Okay, I understand. But you have to understand that I really like him. Looks at me and he's like, I don't have a girlfriend. He didn't say, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't know who this girl is. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't know who's calling me. Just, I don't have a girlfriend. She laughed. She's like, okay. Well, anyway, talking his ear off. Girl, you hear that he's with a girl in the background. You can hear that there's a girl in the background who is with him at 1 a.m. And you're just continuing to be like, meh. So he hangs up the phone, looks at me. I'm still like, he goes, that was weird. And I'm like, yeah. Who's Paige? This just seems really sus to me. And I'm really uncomfortable with the situation. Like, I feel like that was really disrespectful of you to even answer and entertain that phone call when you're sitting with me and you're having a good time with me. I just feel really disrespected and uncomfortable right now, and I feel like you're lying to me. This escalated very quickly. This escalated into me being like, how many girls do you give your phone number out to that you don't even remember who you're giving your phone number out to? You have no clue in the world who could have just prank called you, who that could have been. I didn't realize you were a It's very offended that I called him. And he looks at me and he goes, well, what do you want me to say? I'm sorry, the guy you're with has some options. You got some competition. I lost it. Pack my things, put it in my bag. I start crying. Tears just streaming down my face. And I get it. I called him. Nobody likes to be called either. But to look at somebody and say, you're just an option and you've got some competition. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm sorry that girls think that I'm cute. After us saying we're not seeing anybody else, I go to my car and I realize I'm drunk. I'm too drunk to drive. I can't get in the car. I'm drunk. What am I doing? March my ass back in there. 2 hours. We fought like this until 3 in the morning. We made up. It was like this half-assed, like squashed. The whole night just really hurt my feelings. So I don't know. Am I being overreactive?
That is so rude. That's really thrown me back. You got competition. What? Are you 4? Are you 12 in a playground? Like, competition. Like, you're both clearly adults. You both like each other. Why are you saying, like, at first I was thinking, oh girl, like, chill, like, he's just trying to figure out where this phone numbers came from. But if he sat there, standing up, saying she's got competition, I would go absolutely ballistic. That's so rude to even say to anyone. Oh, that's so nasty. Like, they both, like, clearly like each other. Well, don't know about his behalf, but she liked him. She met his family, met his friends, met his brother's parents. But then she kind of did tell him at the beginning that she didn't want anything serious. And I wish she'd just told him straight, like, you know what, actually, I do kind of want something. Oh, that's just really mad. I'm really mad for her.